Hi, this is Kim with Mom's Creative Moments. Welcome back to my channel. Today in our next lesson for Scrapbooking 101.5, we're going to talk about Peekaboo Pockets, and we're going to talk about how to apply the Peekaboo Pocket, when best to put your page protector on, whether to apply your Peekaboo Pocket on the page protector or under the page protector or through the page protector. There's lots of different opinions about this. I'm going to tell you what I do, and then you can make up your own mind what you prefer to do for your own albums. But I'm going to show you using my Ireland album and the pages that I've already completed in that. We're going to go ahead and finish them up and put the page protectors on them, the ones that have the Peekaboo Pockets, so that you can see how I do that. All right, so let's check out my workspace and we'll get started on that. All right, so this is the cover set that I'm using for my Ireland trip. This is the first volume of that, and we've already gotten several pages done, as you can see by the look of this album. There's quite a few pages created in this. But I wanted to go ahead and show you how I adhere some of these Peekaboo Pockets. So you'll recall this is a layout that we did for O'Neill's, where when we walked over and met or got our picture taken with the Molly Malone statue, and we're just kind of acquainting ourselves with Dublin the first night that we were there. We had just arrived and it had been a really long 24 hours. And so anyway, this has the Dublin Doors paper, and this is us sitting inside the cozy huge booth that they put us in for eating our dinner. A tiny little table and a huge booth. It was kind of interesting. Anyway, so I did these two extra, I guess this one goes this way, these two extra Peekaboo Pockets because I wanted to be able to include as many photos of that area of town as I could, and it just made sense to me. Plus I had this really cool menu from O'Neill's that I went ahead and added so that we would have a refresher on what was served. At any rate, when you are adhering a Peekaboo Pocket on the outside of your page, the way these are going to be, it is best to put your page protector on first. Let me tell you, I have tried the reverse, and I have had to suffer through trying to put a page protector on with this open, and trying to slip it on is just a nightmare, I felt. So it is a little tricky after the page protector is on, but I think in the long run it is easier. So we're going to take these couple of page protectors that I pulled out, and we're going to put them on these two pages, and then we will I'll show you how I adhere my Peekaboo Pockets on the outside. So I'm just going to slip this over the end, and if you have a lot of embellishments on a page, it is much easier if you just grab a couple of extra pieces of cardstock and put on top of your page before you slide your page protector on. I'm just used to the wrestle, so it doesn't really bother me anymore, but it is much easier if you just cover all that up, and then they slide on super easy, and you slide the extra cardstock out and life is grand. So so don't think that you have to struggle if you see me struggling to put this on. I'm just used to it. So sometimes they're hard to open, sometimes they're hard to get to slide over things, but in the long run you will be glad that you have a page protector on your page. So the struggle is worth it, in my opinion. I have heard way too many horror stories about people who failed or didn't make the time or just chose not to put their page protectors on their pages, and then they ended up with their album destroyed by water or heat or I don't know, something, and usually it's water. Anyway, okay, so on your page protector, the folding over part, so here's the opening. The opening has an extra little, one side is longer than the other, and that's the side that folds over. So think about like folding it over the opening to make an envelope. That's kind of what you're doing. And when you do that, the adhesive is on the outside of that little lip. So you're going to peel the adhesive back. And I'm going to try something this time that I haven't tried before, because I just want to see if it might make life just a little bit easier. So part of the dilemma is that when you try to stick this down to your page, you end up, it's actually a little bit wider than your page, which makes it not easy. So one thing I was going to try this time around was to get my precision cut scissors and see if it would be wise to just cut a tiny bit in from here so that I can slip that peekaboo pocket in without it causing all kinds of heartache. So let's see if that helps. I just snipped it about 1/4 of an inch, not even 1/4 of an inch in. Sometimes getting the cellophane off is just difficult, so bear with me. All right, so now I'm just going to take and sort of lift up the edge of that peekaboo, of the page protector with the edge of my peekaboo pocket and slide it gently underneath. Until it is, I might need to cut it just a little bit farther. Yeah, let's cut it just a little bit farther. So more like about 1/2 inch in. And I'm just cutting it right along the edge of the sealed portion on the edge of the page protector. Because I have wrestled with this too, and I understand the dilemma. You want to put your page protector on, but you want your peekaboo pocket to go smoothly, and I don't want it to drag the page protector. I don't want it to pull on the page protector. So I'm going to line that up with the jeeping and then push that down and seal it. And now that is under the page protector here and secured. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side really quick. Actually, I'm going to skip this side so that I can show you some of the other things that we can do. So this one is adhered in the center, and it'll go underneath the page protector here, but I can put this one on before I put the page protector because it's in the middle of the page. This one, or these, are not going to go in the middle, and they are not a full size. So let me show you how these go on. I need one of these page protectors. Scooch this over. So we're going to put our page protector on our naked page. If you remember, this one has 2 stacked peekaboo pockets. And if you have more than 2 peekaboo pockets that you're trying to stack, then you would just follow the same guidelines that I'm going to show you here. So this is the area where my peekaboo pockets are going to go. I have a piece of cardstock and I have an X-Acto knife. Okay, they are my friends. And I'm going to use a ruler as well. And the ruler is going to help me keep my, you remember these? It's going to help me keep my opening for my peekaboo pocket in the right place. Alright, because I don't want to attach these to each other. I want them to be separate. But notice that my peekaboo pocket is longer than the photo, so I need to keep that in mind. The peekaboo pocket's going to be a healthy 1/2 inch to 5/8 of an inch longer than the photo. Okay, so that's where the ruler comes in. It's going to help me make sure that I am adding a little bit extra. I need to cut this down. It's too wide for what I need, so I'm just going to use my trimmer. I'm going to just cut this. This is chipboard, and your trimmer will cut chipboard. I'm not hurting it to do that. Okay, I'm going to slip this chipboard. This is just you get the, I got this inside of a CM package paper or something. So then I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to place my chipboard right on the edge of where that other photo is. And actually, you know what? I'm going to mark it. So it's 5 1/4 inches. So we're going to mark 5 1/4 inches. Okay? That way I know where the photo is. I'm going to line it up with the photo. And then I'm going to add my ruler so that I can know to add more. Okay, so right at the edge of the chipboard, where my photo, this is where my photo begins at 2. I'm going to go out about a little more than 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to very carefully slice into my page protector. You don't want to slice your page, so you need to be careful. Then I'm going to go a little bit beyond, 1/2 inch or so beyond. Okay, so let's make sure that it's cut all the way along. It is. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to remove all of that and grab my first pocket. I can remember which one goes where. I believe it's, yeah, this one goes first. Okay, so I'm going to take the adhesive off. Then I'm going to very carefully slide the adhesive edge through the page protector. Till it's straight, and go ahead and adhere it. Okay, Now it's looking a little crooked on here, but that's my bad. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to raise it up just a little bit. We're going to go up about 1/4 of, oh, you know what? I should have cut that second one. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so we're going to have to do this one a little bit backwards. I'm going to put this up above. And then we'll put the ruler on here just so that we can, so you can see how far I'm cutting. Okay, so I'm going out again about a good 5/8 of an inch. Coming out here, and this second one's a little bit easier because I can actually see how wide I need to go for that peekaboo pocket to get in there. So that there is a little bit more ease to that one. But okay. Then this one will go okay, and I just tore my page protector, which is a hazard for doing it this way, but I'll show you what I'm going to do here, if I can get it to cooperate. So very carefully I'm trying to line that up so that it will lay down flat. And then I have a little bit of vellum adhesive. So I'm just going to take a little bit of vellum adhesive and put it underneath the page protector piece that goes here, just to kind of help secure it and keep it from pulling up every time someone flips this up. Okay. Vellum adhesive is designed so that you can burnish it in. And then once it's burnished in, you hardly can see it. So there is my other page. So then we've got our 2 peekaboo pockets. All right, so that's done. Let me see what the other sample was that I was going to do for you. Okay, so this one I've already attached the peekaboo pocket to the center. You can see that. And then we had this other peekaboo pocket that was going to go over this photo right here. So we're going to attach our page protector. Give me a second here. All these little individual books are catching on my page protector. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, you know what? I have 2 pages in there. No wonder it was fighting. Okay, here we go. I thought it felt kind of thick, but then I thought, well, maybe I did something. All right, this should be better. Okay, so here is our page protector, and it's having a little bit of a conniption because of the peekaboo pocket that I put on right here. So I'm going to do what I did on that other one, and I'm just going to snip it right there and right there so that I can pull this all the way on. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to come back in here, and first thing I'm going to do is grab my pencil and mark the parameters of the photo. Remember how we needed to do that on the other one? So here's the picture, and here's the picture. Okay, and the page protector, or the Peekaboo Pocket, is designed so that it fits a 5x7, but it does stick out about 1/8 of an inch on either end. So we're going to give it just a little bit extra when we open up the page protector. Okay, so here we go. Lining that up with the top of the photo. Okay, let me grab my ruler. Where'd it go? There it is. Almost done, guys, I promise. Okay, so starting at the 4, we're going to go just a bit to the left, and we're going to cut that page protector. Okay, there we go. So now we can peel off the backing. Static on the cellophane that you peel off just gets me. Alright, so I'm going to be really careful and try hard not to tear my page protector. And we're going to slip this in underneath, right up to the edge of the cut portion. We're going to seal that down. And all is well. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, it decided to tear anyway. Oh, okay. So you can see it is something that you do take the risk of tearing the page protector when you do this way. If you ask the people at the home office, they will tell you to adhere your Peekaboo Pocket on the outside of your page protector. But I don't like to do that because then this flops around and I feel like it's prone to tearing my page protector anyway. So it's kind of up to you how you choose to do it, but this is the way I choose to do it, and it's worked pretty well for me so far. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope that you won't be afraid to put your Peekaboo Pockets into your album. And there is some finagling, it's true, and there are different opinions out there, so try it, see what you like, and I hope this has been helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you put yours on. Okay? Thanks so much, and until next time, I hope you have many more creative moments. Make it a great day.